Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Return of Cyrus. So, I am honestly surprised there's not more revolts against our liege, considering he is Orthodox, when the vast majority of his vassals are presumably Zoroastrian as a result of something that happened a couple generations back. Or Sunni. But apparently, yeah, apparently a lot of his vassals still love him or something. Or at least they like him more than they like me, I guess. Either way, just went ahead and started my timer. We have 12k as our max. Yeah, if I can just manage to not use up a bunch of my levies, or well, yeah, levies. I should, in theory, be capable of getting some of these people potentially on board somehow. I just need to figure out like who I would like to do it with. Because, see, you're 24%. I would love to have you backing me up. The two of us together, I think we could do this. But the reality is, I can't really use you to back me up. Because, one, you're a child, and two, you're Sunni, so you would never agree to a marriage. Okay, we got another Orthodox guy, apparently. He kind of likes me, although I doubt he'll agree to a marriage. Actually, yeah, so it looks like the vast majority of his vassals are actually Sunni, although he does have a couple of Orthodoxes mixed in. There we go, we got a Zoroastrian. And I get a marriage here. Although admittedly you're not very helpful. Although you are land. Where are you located exactly? Out of curiosity. Over here. Are you, you are actually a duke. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's try and get this. Can I get him? No, okay. I figured I wasn't going to be able to turn into matrilineal. Is this guy considered too high up in the... I kind of figured. Okay. I was kind of hoping to snag a matrilineal. Other choice is to just go a regular marriage with one of your daughters. What are her stats? Not particularly great, admittedly. She's also a bastard child, so maybe don't go with her, or maybe go with her younger sibling. You would actually... Why would you prefer matrilineal with that one? Oh, is she in the line of succession? She is in the line of succession. Okay, that would explain it. Okay, I'm gonna mark you as a watch, because I kind of want to watch you. You look like you could be helpful. I'm sort of looking into potentially raising an army against my liege in the relatively near-ish future. You can get up to 27% right now without bribing anyone. Bribing no people is not going to work. Not willing to join plot. Why? You have a higher opinion of your liege than you do me. Yeah, that looks like that's going to be the case for the vast majority of you. I could still bribe a bunch of them. Slowly build up that plot power. But I'd rather save the money and just probably hire mercenaries with a normal war against my liege. If I'm being completely honest, admittedly, I do want to go to war with you. You still don't have a particularly great opinion of me. I'm sort of already involved in that war. You know what? No. I'm gonna stay out. Hopefully my counselor will improve that guy's opinion of me. Let's go ahead and actually start the game up. I had my timer running already ready. Or, my timer already running. So, I mean, you got a decent amount of money. But I'll let you keep your job until maybe somebody better comes along. Okay, our capital has been fully upgraded. And yeah, again, you're just a random person. Well, actually, my court physician, but as far as I'm concerned, you're still basically a random person. Okay, there is apparently a revolt going on here. Not quite sure what the deal is there. Do I want to just go ahead and finish taking Merv? I'll be honest, I kind of do, just to get it over with. Screw it, we'll just go ahead and take Merv. How much do I need here? 100% and 4 backers. Okay, well, I can get 4 backers. And this will take us over 100%, I think. And he becomes an indulgent wastrel. Now the question is, do I actually prefer you or do I prefer your younger brother? Because imperial marriages are costly. So the question is, do I give you the imperial marriage or do I save it in hopes that Nard or Darab is better? I'm gonna go ahead and start educating you. I mean, stats wise, you're not terrible. You're not great. Your marshal's very lacking overall. Is there anybody that I could maybe get you? Oh shit, there's a 20. You get half of that, so that'll get you up to 19, which isn't bad. Especially for a guy who doesn't have any military training. Yeah, I'm not going to give you the imperial marriage. We're going to... You can marry this concubine of this guy. And, hopefully it all sort of works out. Build a war chest, sure. How much is that gonna... Does that want me to have? 500 if ruling a duchy. Well, 500 isn't gonna take very long. We're bringing in 68 a month. Okay, and you refuse to convert. That's fine, that's fine. We can live. And the game did not invite these people, despite time having ticked over. Their daughter, this one is short, sickly, and club-footed. Jesus. Try and save my daughter. And let's go ahead and fabricate that claim. Excellent. We'll press that in the future. Not right this second. Out of curiosity, I think people would like you better because you are actually Sunni, so I would much prefer to keep the current Sultan. Because I'm more likely to be able to actually get something out of that. How's my nephew doing over here? He's doing pretty good, it seems. He is marked as a target of interest. He has a child, but it is a bastard child. Considering he had no other kids, I would have probably legitimized that one. You were unsuccessful in treating my daughter. I'll obligate this vassal. I mean, I literally just gave you freaking land, dude. Okay, you were a random no-name person that nobody had ever heard of previously. And then I just gave you some land and you decided, my spy master has discovered something that could be used against you. I guess I could have just said we won't do anything. Do you mind not trying to fabricate a claim on my shit? Thank you. Actually, why the hell do I even keep you around? My liege doesn't like me enough. Wow, we really have issues with our liege. And I think... Okay, I'm gonna reset you because you're sort of failing. As for you, please stop your plotting, and I'm going to go ahead and revoke your land. Thank you. My niece has dragged her unfaithful spouse before me and insists I should punish him. Was he unfaithful? Because as far as we know, he's only had a kid with you. Well, at the very least, he's only had a kid with you, so... I'm sort of inclined to say this is a waste of my time. Lock him in the stock, screw it. Okay, you're the only one over here, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and give your land off to. Actually, let's just use magical powers to recruit a nobleman or a noble, because I don't really care enough to actually deal with that. So, could ask my liege for a title. Well, my liege is trying to build a war chest. Of course he is. And my nephew just usurped somebody's title. Okay, well, the Black Death has actually completely gone away. There's a bit of a case of slow fever and some smallpox. Also, while I was loading the save, I realized apparently England has land over here. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, but they do. Also, Sweden apparently owns a bunch of land over here as well. So, yeah, Europe is just a giant fucking mess. As per usual with Crusader Kings 2, that's kind of how things tend to work out in Europe, especially if you're not in Europe. At least that's been my experience. Yeah, let's go ahead and tax the church a little bit more, but in exchange... we'll take less of their levies. I don't really mind that. Because I don't typically raise vassal levies, so I'd much rather just make more money. My court physician wishes to travel to the Quint Empire on a mission to bring glory to my territory. He likes concubines. Does not like I'll take cultures, but we're not an I'll take culture. So I could send her. I could send my son. Kind of inclined to say, let's send my son. Yeah, my son will go on a journey. It also gains him some monthly prestige, which could do him some good. Did he just get worse? I'm pretty sure he just got a lot worse. I'm assuming he just gained zealous recently, which is very annoying. Oh, now he has a kid, damn it. Well, it's not actually terrible. What are the chances of getting people to be willing to assassinate you? Not as good as I would actually like, surprisingly. That is actually surprising. I would love to kill you and get your son on the throne. Apparently I'm the chief architect of Egypt. I'm sorry, what? How? I don't even know. I don't even know. My guy's not even good at stewardship, okay? But apparently I am the chief architect. Ah, damn it. Okay, now don't magically sit on that title. I kind of figured that. Do I want to go and just take your stuff now? Yes, screw it. I'm gonna... I would have to be very... You know what? No, I would have to be super quick about it. Let's actually... Oh, damn it, I can't cancel that. I have to wait until when? Okay, 2 years. And a couple months. This thing to cancel that and switching it over to ask my liege for a council position. Okay. I'm assuming that when they said chamber business there, they were referring to he died on the toilet. Because, kid's 5. So I assume they did not mean the other chamber business. You have not had any more kids. Oh, that was your son. Okay, wow, okay. I was not paying attention. That would explain why I was told about it. What's my nephew doing again? Okay, he moved his capital. Okay, me and my son become close friends. You would need my help, but together we could actually probably depose your liege. Should probably just result in Tibet collapsing into a giant mess. I was kind of hoping Spy Master, but sure, I'll take Counselor. Yeah, I don't really want you to take that guy's territory away, unless you're planning to give it to me, which I know you're not. There we go. Now we got that up to a possible 55. which is still not as good as I would like. Oh, screw it, let's hold a festival. This also lets me root out all the people that I don't get along with. Particularly those of different religions. Morale of armies, diplomacy, fertility, levy size, yes please. Oh, see, so some of them did come, interestingly enough. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of these guys that I don't like. Actually, you can sort of tell by their flag. So we'll just get rid of the guys that are Hindu. Is it Hindu? Yeah, Hindu. Because they don't like us and we don't like them. It's that simple. It works. Also, that means vassals that like me more, which means I should be making a little bit extra cash. During my stay at the court of a noble, I have done my utmost to present my liege in a more favorable light, but sinister forces around me seem to conspire to twist and turn my every action into something dubious and every word spoken into an insult. Well, I failed. Oh, the Jews are back. I'll be able to borrow 300 gold if I feel so inclined. Sure, but I would definitely be... Oh, wait. I didn't even check to see what that guy was. Well, apparently he was malcontent, so that's fine. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Nard opening one of my letters. He could use some practice reading. So I'm a malcontent. Pretty much most of my liege's council is malcontent. Oh, he's replacing his court chaplain. And actually... So, since his council is discontent, he cannot enforce realm peace for the next approximately 2 years. Let's go ahead and take care of Merv as quickly as we can. Need 2 years to quickly siege down Merv. Esfendiar returned to Telecon late last night, seemingly exhausted from the journey. Today, during the briefing, he simply appears relieved to be home again. Just as I begin to worry about the impressions he must have made throughout his travelers, he offers me a sealed letter of greetings from the Protector General himself. Not a complete failure, then. And just wait for all these guys to arrive. There we go. And go ahead and beat the crap out of them. Okay, some more economic. That's useful. Do I want to go for noble vassal opinion? Not really. Oh, no. Go after him. Don't let him escape. Call for help. There we go. You're not getting away this time, buddy. I continue to fail at the whole... Yeah, I mean... I assume it's just because I'm a powerful vassal. That's why he decided to make me a counselor. But let's be realistic here. That's a terrible idea to make me a counselor. I have a diplomacy of 4. I'm going to fail. Oh. Okay, kowtowing also apparently gives you monthly grace. I never realized that. Can I send my son out to kowtow or something? That'd be sort of nice if you could. Nope, you cannot. I kind of wish you could, actually. Although I guess then you could just have a whole bunch of kids and send them to kowtow. and then you'd just be raking in the grace. I mean, I guess you could make it to only your liege. Actually gets the monthly grace, ignoring any of your family members that are under you. And there we go again, inheriting some territory because people failed to have kids. Oh. He is apparently refusing to go and put somebody in the court chaplain position. That is interesting to say the least. Because it's been empty for a while now. Let's get the training grounds built up. And that cannot be upgraded at all. Okay, we're just gonna have to assault that one. So you're not my vassal, I'm just gonna go ahead and take your land. And recruit a random noble. Don't worry, liege, I didn't do anything. Oh, and his council is discontent again. Because he has gotten rid of his marshal, apparently. Or I could just not get involved in that. I think I'd take the just don't get involved with that option game. So let's see, we bring in 69 a month right now, which means I could easily hire the most expensive group, the Dragon Army, for 6,300 extra troops. My lead, I'm gonna have to off-screen, I think, test to see if I can actually depose my liege, because I think I could. I definitely think I could depose him. So he has a decent opinion of me. You know, I'm gonna send somebody to go and do sow dissent between my liege and hopefully his vassals. And there's my timer, and if everything works out as I'm hoping it does, that should make people more inclined to join my faction or my plot. I'm going to say just invite anybody. If they want to join, they can join. And we're going to try and get there. I'll live with 75%. I don't think we're going to get to 100. Get the castle town, and let's go ahead and save. And that'll be it for this part. I will see you all next time, where we will be just doing what we were doing now right here at the end, just trying to gain supporters for our plot. So I'll see you all next time, but until then, a goodbye and farewell.